Alright, so I'm actually going to be converting my game to use background images, and I'm actually also going to use something that's not a full screen image, which is a requirement to draw my players here. Right now they're just rectangles. So I crafted up a couple images on paint.net here. So this will be my play screen background. This will be my win screen. My lose screen. Here are the player characters, player models. And it's a good idea to make sure that they're the same dimension as GBA. Because otherwise when you convert them using the Nintendo kit, there'll be a lot of distortion. So I made sure to keep mine 240 by 160 for my full screen images. And for my player images, I made sure to make sure it matches the sizes that I specified here, 8 by 25. And this is going to vary based on what game you're making, but that's for my game. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to save all these images. I don't think I actually saved them yet. Alright, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to save this as background. Let me sprite. Save them all. Now they're all in images. Right here. Alright, so navigate to where my homework was and see the CD into the images tab. If I ls, I should see all these PNG images that I made. And so in the PDF there's a command, and let me go find that real quick. And so we're going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it here. But we have to change a couple things, because we're not doing the same garbage thing. So if this resize equals 50 times 37, this should be the size that you want your image to be for the GBA. And so if we're doing our backgrounds, we're going to want them to be 240 by 160. This next thing is going to be the name. This will be the name you're going to use in your code. And I'm just going to keep it the same as the name of my PNG. So I'll name this one background. And for garbage, I'll change the background PNG. I press enter. What's going to happen is we're going to get the images. You should see we have our background.c file now and a background.h file. And you can see we have the width and height and all that type of stuff, which is great. Next is we're going to go in Nintendo kit. Do that for the rest of them. Windscreen. Windscreen.png. Then blue screen.png. And then we'll need to do our sprites now. And for these sprites, we actually have to change the size. So I think we decided that it would be 8 by 25. Yeah, I think it's 25. And then enemy. Perfect. Hopefully that's all. A bunch of stuff here now. And now next thing we have to do is in our make file, we're going to be, I believe, where is that thing? Right here. We're going to need to paste one of these versions for all the things that we just added. We added 5 images, I believe, background, and you're going to do .o instead of .c. Enemy sprite .o. Player sprite .o. Windscreen.o. I think blue screen.o. Great. Once you do that, there we can just kind of follow this format. So I'll just include images / background.h. Alright, so now we can just start putting it into our game logic. The only thing we have to do is, here we're drawing our player and our enemy. So draw rect DMA, and you draw image DMA. And this assumes you've implemented draw image DMA properly, which I'm not going to spoil the answer to. But if you guys done it right, then really it's the only difference you gotta make. Right. And likewise here. call undraw image GMA. And here we actually want to do not our player sprite. It's a very common misconception. And this last parameter is the background that you're supposed to replace the image with. So if we're trying to erase the player, it's the same thing as replacing a player with their background. So here we're going to pass in our, I think, our play screen, or our background. Yes. Right, and then in these state transitions, you would want to replace use as draw full screen image GMA. I think this one should be our. We didn't make one for a start screen. I just realized. So we'll leave. I guess we'll leave that as fill screen GMA blue. Ideally, you'd want to make one for your start screen. No, I just forgot to put an image for that screen. This would be full screen GMA. Our background. We're any other state transitions here? Right here. Draw full screen image GMA. Should be our blue screen. And likewise here should be for one screen. And hopefully that's all we have to do. I don't see any other transitions. Let's go back to our GBA game. Let's run it. GBA. Yep. Great. Customized version upon. Ooh, but it looks like notice I think I forgot one line of code, so notice that balls leaving the black trail. That's because I think I also have to undraw image. I don't want to replace it with black like we used to. I want to replace it with our background. So this will be our background. Go back, hopefully that fixes all our problems. Yep. That should be most homework. There, lose screen. Yep. Hopefully this helps with the images stuff.